Cause you were supposed to come see me. You said you was gonna get dressed and you was gonna come see
I
me.
know that was me, and some was I could have communicated it with you, but
It don't
I
matter.
didn't.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't like. I ain't like
No,
had.
no, no, no. You ain't got. I'm that situation. Those situations.
How many
I was
situations
telling
you
you.
have going on? Damn.
I I had two going on, but it was all in one too though.
Do it. So all y'all was together like a couple, like a throuple.
No, we just no, not a couple, but we was just fucking around.
So you and the two girls was fucking around.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you are. Oh, no, I'm not your type.
What you mean?
Oh, I'm not your type. So you was fucking with two friends. You know, you ain't the only one that did it. My homeboy, he been going out with two girls at one time. And he be in my inbox, and I said, I'm not your type. Like I saw the chicks that you dealing with. I'm not into that. No, I'm just talking about my homeboy been doing it. I've been seeing that a lot
No,
more often.
no. It's more out there. But nah, man, I've been doing that shit for years. That shit happened on accident. But I just saw the chick. I was fucking with this chick, and she had a girl, like I got a girlfriend. So you know what I'm saying? They open and all that shit right there.
Hmm.
Which I ain't never been tripping, but I'm fucking with you. So one thing led to another. I'm fucking with her, and her girlfriend wants to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't know. This was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And in her mind, she digging a nigga. One thing
Oh,
led
that's
to
when you
another.
had the hotel room.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
and one thing led to another. This, and everything was cool. Like we were rocking, cool. So as I sit back and you can, like I say, if I'm fucking with you, you know what I'm saying. I ain't where I want to be at, supposed to be in life, but I'm all right. But you can't never tell me how to treat a woman. So I don't never want to feel like I ain't gonna never feel like I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm just being used because I got a good heart, the way I move and everything. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna never do that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't meet me halfway, and both of y'all got motion. Both of y'all got something going. So
So what did you want them to meet you halfway on?
I ain't want them to meet me halfway, really nowhere. But you know what I'm saying? Show your appreciation. Just like I'm the only one. Like, hold on, for one, you getting great sex. For one, I'm treating you. You ain't every time we go out, we might go out to eat, whatever. Go out, get a section, all that shit. And that's on me. I ain't tripping on none of that. You know what I'm saying? Just small things. Just damn. I might make some up or bring some up. Damn, I want them new J's to come out this week. I'm looking at them, some shit like that, but I'm never a thought. I feel like I was never a thought. And then next thing I know, like, babe, I want this, I want that. Like, nah, I feel like I was just a situation where, like, what the fuck you think I'm a go for?
So you was
I'm
buying
being
stuff for
used.
them, and they wouldn't do
Just
nothing for
different.
you.
Yeah, no, I ain't never asked them because if I have to ask you, it ain't genuine.
But you
You
was
know what I'm
doing
saying?
stuff for them. They would call you and ask
Yeah,
you to
but
do stuff for them.
yeah, when I was doing something like, for instance, uh, I'm going to get my hair did. I want to get my hair did. My nails did. Woo, woo, woo. Like, boom, you ain't never. I'm talking about just out the blue. I said you. Oh, what you sent me that for? Then you say you want your nail there. Y'all get your nail there. I ain't tripping, but we ain't in no relationship.
Yeah.
But that's just who I am. If I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
I got
And
my hand is up. Boom. When have you ain't never sent me shit.
come on, why we got to go through this? I'm gonna explain something to
Go
you.
ahead. Now go ahead. That's fine.
I'm just not. I'm just not getting in a situation where I could be able to do that.
Okay.
You remember once upon a time when me you fucking with, I had went backwards. I took a major loss, love. You forgot about that? Well, I called you and asked you for something.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
And now what I do?
Man, what's something still I gotta be explained.
What I do things
You know,
stink.
I said, fuck me.
And hey. Hey.
All right.
Now, so what happened?
Okay,
Boom. So you was doing shit. Y'all was all hanging. Y'all all doing the 1 2 1
we're
2.
good. It's just, bottom line is, I'm done with them. That's it.
You sure?
Positive.
So you took time to actually break up with them.
No, I just wanted to see, like, was I tripping? And I'm saying, if that shit goes like that again, motherfucker feel like, just, I ain't saying motherfucker can't ask me for nothing, but just like in a situation where I was, so I tested them. So we, end up in a situation where we out in the back got a section and it is, and I want what the fuck I wanted. I wanted another bottle.
Hmm.
I'm saying, I'm like, shit, get the bottle, baby. That's what I said. The motherfucker looked at me crazy as a motherfucker. I said, you sure right. I know what it is.
Now,
So
was they from here or from Louisiana?
no, they're one from Michigan, one from Texas.
Oh, okay, so you say y'all out here, and I can't say that about you though. You know what I'm saying? If you go out with you, you do handle business when you go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's one thing I do like about you, that you do handle business. You go out, you gonna make a motherfucker feel like something. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be a man's man. I give that to you. And you said, so you had bought the section. Oh, that's why I heard from your monkey motherfucking ass. Cause you out here not with one but two. I ain't mad at you, Stink. I ain't. I ain't mad at you
Man,
at all.
that shit just feel like that. I ain't asked for that. It felt like that, mama.
What? No, it's okay. I said I ain't mad at you. No.
I thought,
That's a good story. I ain't mad at you at all.
I'm not, I can't stand you.
You all right?
Man, I'm good. I'm almost in Texas. So what the fuck you mean? I'm ready to wake up in the morning,
Okay, what you gonna do
go and get me a
tomorrow?
haircut.
Yeah,
Go and get me a motherfucking haircut and
yeah,
get them threads out the cleaner
yeah,
and see them children
yeah.
and see your yellow
No,
motherfucking
no.
ass.
Come back over here. You was over here pop locking, dropping, throwing dick left, right, center, and down the no. Come over here. I don't want that shit. That shit been everywhere around the
Oh,
world.
you
Stick me to pad. No, I do not. You out here bow, bow, pow, bow. That shit crooked and tied. I don't want that shit. That shit leaning to the left, to the left. I don't want you out here. You out here, bop, bop, bop it. You got one and not one but two bitches. And then you want to come bring that time motherfucker over here? No, sir. Huh? We were supposed to be something. We supposed to buy a truck together.
Let me tell you something. That's the case. That when I met you, my dick's supposed to been tired. My dick ain't never been tired.
Your dick was tired.
Bitches I done had in my life.
Oh my God. You out here bop, bop, bopping, and now you want to come over here. Now you want to come home.
How long? Have you ever had some tired sex for me?
Now you no, one time that shit was a little sloppy. I think you was drunk. That shit was a little sloppy one time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, I ain't finna go back and forth with
No,
you.
I said one time it was. Now the first
Okay.
time, baby, listen, the first time, down, 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 do it to your left, baby. Bow, bow, bow. That first time was on. That first time, shit. That first time I was in. That listen. That first time I was in love like a motherfucker. Look at me. Look how my phone's zooming in on it. This a bad motherfucker. But I was in love like a motherfucker that first time. You couldn't tell me shit, baby. That first time, my God, tis of thee. Okay, I don't know where our pictures at because I hid them. So or somebody hid them pictures in this house. But that first time, I had your picture on my bar card. You hear me? That first time, shit. I ain't never used FaceTime as much in my life. You had the Valentine's Day. You know you made my book. I told you that. I still got to send you. Oh, the book is. I actually got the book. It's right
Man, I
here.
don't want to hear that.
I'm about to send. I'll give you a copy. Look,
Okay, you could have still. I could have been read that my bird and everything.
sorry, I forgot. Listen, I forgot.
Okay, but hold on. But you forgot about me. But it's wrong when if I forget about you.
No, I don't care about you not forget. Well, I don't care about none of that. I ain't saying you forgot about me. Listen, let me tell you
I ain't
something.
trying to. I
I,
don't want to
I
hear all that.
I understand. No, no, listen. No, I respect who you are. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not arguing.
Okay.
I'm saying I respect who you are. You cool. You my friend. So I don't take that kind of stuff. I don't be like, oh, you ain't hurt. You did I call you? Did I be like, no. I know you be out here doing your 1 2 1 2.
Man, I'll be out here doing that.
Oh yeah.
Getting in a bag. That's what I'll be
Oh
doing.
no, Thursday through Sunday, Thursday through Saturday night, use a hoe.
Thursday through Sunday, I might be doing my thing, but I'm getting some money.
That's true, but you still do whole
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
You got
getting
whole
some money. Yeah.
tendencies. You got whole
No, no,
tendencies.
no, 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 no,
Yes, you
no.
do. You got whole
Not a whole.
tendencies.
I don't fuck. I got whore tendencies.
You're right. You
I'm
have
getting some money.
four tendencies. You're not a
Yes.
hoe. You have four tendencies.
Yeah, a hoe just go slang that motherfucker anywhere, lay on the
You
back
have
and
four tendencies.
get nothing out of it.
Okay, you got whore tendencies. And now you want to
Okay.
come home. Now you want to come back over here.
Just say you don't want me no more.
I love you. I always want you. What you mean?
Okay, just say you don't want me no more then.
You
So
my
why you
bookie
say all
boo.
that? Okay, just say you make sure I see you this weekend. That's all
Huh?
the thing I need to hear.
You my pookie bud. What you mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna see you this weekend.
What we gonna do? What you want to do? Stink, stink.
Man, let's motherfucker let our hair in the wind.
I ain't got no hair.
Me either. You know I ain't got none either. Fuck you, baby.
we
Let's
go.
let our hair
You want to
blow.
go together real bad? We go together real bad. This I'm saying. See that I like when you my Monday through Wednesday. When you go to work on Sundays and Mondays.
I go to work on Mondays,
You
baby.
my
I ain't trying to
Monday
hear all
through
this.
Wednesday
You know
boyfriend.
what? I ain't trying to hear all that shit right there. I'm talking about this weekend.
No, I'm
I
gonna
had it.
I'm gonna put it on your forehead this weekend. But listen, Monday through
I don't
Wednesday.
want to hear all that. I don't
Can
want
I?
to hear
Can
that
we?
right there.
Can we go back to that? Can we FaceTime while you be working and shit, and then I be working and it be real cute? Can we do it like that?
Yeah.
I'm officially single. When I met you, I really wasn't single. I was single, but I really wasn't single. But I was single. I don't know. Did you know that? I don't know if you knew that. Oh, that's the reason why I didn't send you that book either. I said I don't think. Did you know I had a nigga when I met you?
When you said something about the nigga, he drove trucks too.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all was on. Well, you
Yeah,
on the schedule.
that's when you built the case on me so he can come home.
I built a case on you so he can come home.
Yeah. I don't just talk, baby. You know, I don't be tripping.
Wait a
But
minute. You said
yeah.
I built a case on you so he could come home.
Yeah.
Hey, swear to God. Hey, remember after so we met on Valentine's Day, right? So that
Yeah.
nigga was still on the road, right? He couldn't get home because he don't work like you work. You know, you for company. He worked for one of these. He just became an owner operator with his homeboy. They got a truck anyway, team driving, but they be on there out there trying to get it right. And so when I tell you that me and you hung out on Valentine's Day, I wasn't even expecting all that. That was amazing. But so when he came back maybe on the 17th or the 18th, and you and I was talking real tough on the phone and shit. And then I don't know if you remember, I got kind of distant.
Yeah, that's when you fired. That we you built that little case on me.
No, that one when I built the case on you. I built the case
No,
afterwards.
baby, you don't built the case. You don't built the case on me, or like 2 or 3 times when
Oh
I
yeah,
came
you've
to
been
your house.
no, no. The other ones you deserved it, but that one I got a little distant on you because he was here. He was up my ass. I had took our picture normally used to be in the bedroom, and I had took that bitch down and slid it up under the bed. The night I met you, I had Marsha Lay, your little sister, huh? Your sis, huh? Marsha Lay went in there and grabbed that. I text Marsha Lay, hey, we on our way back to the house. Go get that picture out the room and throw that bitch up under the bed. And so he didn't live here or nothing. So yeah, so when you was so I like on February 18th, he and I had went out to this dinner. This was supposed to be our makeup Valentine's Day dinner, right? And you was telling me like, yo, I need to hear from you, like you bullshitting. So I went out to go buy some shoes. I didn't even need no fucking shoes, but I had to leave the house because he was here. Running like when I move, he moves. So if I'm upstairs, he gonna come upstairs. So he was up my ass. So I wanted to call you because I was like, I do like him. I like Louisiana Ed. Yeah. That's my little, yeah, I like him. And I knew me and this nigga was shaky. So I went to the store, and I swear to God, niggas be knowing. I went to the store, and that's when I remember I was talking to you about the shoes. I had you on FaceTime or something. Yeah, I went to the store so I could call you. And I went and bought them shoes, and I was in there looking at all kind of motherfucking shoes. Had a cart full of shoes so I could talk to you. And when I tell you that nigga knew something, he was blowing me up. He was like, "Why you not answering the phone? Like I done called you a couple times." I said that motherfucker be knowing. And then we went out to dinner and ended up getting into it when we got back to the house or whatever the case may be. And I came upstairs that night and I FaceTimed you. You was driving and I was working upstairs on the second floor. I wasn't I was up there by myself working and FaceTiming you. And he was downstairs, probably drinking his life away at that point because I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care if he heard your voice because I didn't have no headphones on or nothing. So just like me and you talking, I was upstairs at that desk talking to you. And that nigga was right down here in this house. And I was just like, yeah, I'm good. And so I started to put all my eggs in your little basket. And then, anyway, but that's neither here nor there. You still the love of my life. Okay, at least on Friday night. Sure. So yeah. But I'm totally free now. So you want to be my 72-hour boyfriend
I'll see you tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty soon. I gotta go live and shit. What time you come? You
I
going
don't
out
give a
tomorrow?
fuck. I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. I don't care. You gotta go live all that right there. People make time for what they want to make time for you, dig?
My God. Okay. Say it again.
Man, I ain't gotta say it no more.
Let me see. Let me see your lips. Let me see
Why
the
you
lips.
playing with me?
Let me see the lips, Daddy. Lick them.
I got a toothpick in my
Take the
mouth.
fucking toothpick out and lick them.
I don't know how to do that, baby.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you bite. Come on, stop playing with me. Like, stop. This is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I done gave you a pass. I done let you live. You out here with three, four, five bitches. I ain't said nothing to you. Okay, I let you do what you want to
Hold
do.
on. This my daughter. Hold on, hold on.
No, go ahead. No, no. Call me back. I talk to you
Answer your
later.
phone. Answer your
Okay,
phone.
Daddy. Girl, I'm toxic. Jesus, toxic as fuck. And we shall read from the book of story number 3, My Funny Valentine. This is the guy that I was just talking to. This is his story. My Funny Valentine. Let's go ahead and read it. Y'all get y'all copies of the book. Who need to buy the fucking book? Let's get it. Let's go. Sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. I'm not doing yes or no's tonight. Oh, thank you. You trying to eat my booty? Thank you so much. Your looks. I'm not doing the yes or no's. Fuck no. That shit was crazy. All right, y'all. Let's read from the new book. Story number 3, My Funny Valentine. This is the story of, oh boy. Valentine's Day 2025 was supposed to be the day that we made it official. Me and Six Chains. Yes, Chains with a Z. We had history, breakups, makeups, blocking, unblocking, but recently we have been working it out, talking every day, sending good morning texts, healing old wounds. As far as I was concerned, that was my man. We weren't rushing into anything, but this Valentine's Day dinner he planned was supposed to be the moment we stopped saying we're figuring it out and finally said that we were together. I had the outfit picked out, hair laid, candles ready. Shay was already on standby to take pictures of our plates for the gram. I even shaved my legs. Now that's commitment. And then a few hours before dinner, he called. He said, "Baby, this is Six Chains." He said, "Baby, I'm not going to make it. I'm still out here on the road." I sat there, blinking at the phone like it just said something racist. He had a job that took him all over the place, so I understood. But this day, after everything we've been through, I kept it cute on the call, told him it was okay, told him we'd make it up. But the moment we hung up, I threw my phone on the bed and said out loudly to nobody, I should have known better. The truth was, everything else between us was great, but great ain't enough when you keep ending up alone on the days that matter. So I did what any hurt, fine, and slightly petty woman does when her man lets her down. I opened up Be Okay. And I wasn't even looking to meet the love of my life. I just wanted someone to remind me that I was still wanted, still worthy, still magnetic. I dropped my number in a couple of inboxes like business cards at a networking event. Then at 8:06 p.m., my phone rang. It was an unknown number, a Louisiana area code. I answered it with my guard up and my headscarf still on. I said, "Hello?" His voice, it was deep, thick, country slick. Sounded like Kevin Gates with a little more seasoning and a lot less filter. He asked 2 questions, no introduction. He said, "Why are you single? And you got plans tonight?" I could have told him the long story about Six Chains, the dinner that never happened, the last minute cancellation, but I didn't owe him all of that. I gave him the basics. I was single enough, and no, I didn't have any plans, not anymore. He said, "Get dressed. I'm on my way." Now, y'all just following along. This is the gentleman that I was just talking to that I'm telling y'all about. I'm telling y'all the story of him. I'm telling y'all the story of Louisiana. So this is the guy I just got off the line with. I'm telling the story about him. All right. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm telling y'all the story about him. And if you are new to my platform and don't know what this nigga look like, I will show you. Oh shit. I was like, damn. But that was February. That was when I was with Dante on Valentine's Day last year. Hold on. Six Chains is my ex, Dante. So you're like, who the fuck is Six Chains? That's Dante. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to go and find. So, like I said, this is the picture of me and the guy. that I was just talking to, we took on Valentine's Day. That's the day that we met. That's the picture we took out when we were out and about. If you can actually see it, that's us at the club. We went out on Valentine's Day. And that's what I'm telling y'all about in the story right now. And I always say this is one of the best pictures of him. That's him right there. All right, you ready? Let's get into it. So I could have told him the long story about Six Chains, the dinner that never happened, the last minute cancellations, but I didn't owe him all of that. I gave him the basics. Yes, I'm single, single enough, and no, I don't have any plans. He said, get dressed, I'm on my way. And just like that, and maybe it was disappointing, but still simmering, right? I had a date. Maybe it was a sense of opportunity in the air. Maybe I was just tired of waiting on men who didn't show up. I sent him my address. All right. They said, we can't see it, coach. Hold on, Nakia. Let me show you. The kid said, bitch, I want to see. That's him right there. Shay was home, so I knew when I left I had backup and possibly a weapon. Now, we don't play about safety in this house, and 30 minutes later, old boy pulled up. We shall call him Louisiana. 6'2", chocolate, beard groomed, fresh fade, smelled like sweatless money and second chances. Walked in with confidence like it was stitched into his jeans. My mouth said, hey, but my body said, oh, wow. All right. I turned around and went straight to the bedroom to change clothes. If we were stepping out, we were going to look like a unit. We ended up at a club, not just in the club. Not just in the club. He talked the host in. I said, not just in the club. So he talked the host into giving us a table that was reserved for someone else. Smooth, persuasive, like his voice had a cheat code built into it. He kept his hand on my back all night, made me feel safe, owned the space around me like I was already his. The way he moved, the way he looked at me, and the way he handled everything, it felt like a movie. We danced, we laughed, we took selfies like we'd been together for years. And for a few hours, I let myself forget the pain I had just felt hours earlier. When we got back to my place, Shay was fast asleep on the couch. All right, lights low, night calm, and I brought him into my room like it was his already. Let me just say this. He rocked me to sleep twice. When the sun peeked through my blinds, I woke up to the smell of him still lingering in my sheets. He kissed me goodbye and I let him go. I didn't mention Six Chains, didn't bring up the messed up dinner. I had already made my peace. But before I left, I texted Marsha one line. I said, hide every picture of me in Six Chains. That man was just a moment. This might be the movement. I should have known something was off when I saw two phones on his side of the bed, but let's be honest, at this point, I'm still in a post Valentine's Day haze. My body was satisfied, my ego had been tucked in and kissed goodnight, and the sheets smelled like good decisions. Louisiana had made an impression to say the least. After that night, we talked every day morning calls, late night check ins, trucker playlists, little FaceTime moments from whatever state he was passing through. I wake up to good morning, baby, and go to sleep to dream about me. It was cute. It was comforting. It was a distraction. Because while I hadn't completely closed the door on Six Chains, I wasn't exactly keeping it open either. He was quiet now and I wasn't reaching out. I figured he had felt the shift too. Meanwhile, Louisiana was making promises. He even said, have you ever thought about getting your CDL? I put in a word for you at my old school. The next thing I knew, he had called the school on my behalf and told him I was the mother of his daughter. Excuse me? I mean, I knew the sex was powerful, but a whole imaginary child? Okay. He claimed it was just to make them take me seriously. Said he wanted me on the road with him getting money. That's how he talked. Get money, build, and grow. And honestly, it sounded good and it sounded safe. But then the weekend calls came. All right. Y'all with me? Yes, no, maybe so. Give me a thumbs up. Do something. If y'all with me, let's go ahead and let me get 5 people to send me a son. If you with me, let me give me 5 people to send me a son. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. Let me see if we sold any more books. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. I missed the call. 1 second. No, I think they called me. I ain't got time to play with Fat Daddy. Okay. Anyway, Sexual Chocolate had called me back. I ain't got time to play with his ass. Anyway, all right, let's get back to it. All right, let's see if we have any more books sold. Let's get into it. Let me see. All right, looks like one, two, three, four. If we have, we need to sell four more books. What time is class tomorrow? TikTok Queen is gonna be at 7 p.m. You'll get an email tonight. And we need one more book one and two sold and four more of these books. So let's get into it. Right? All right. So because while I hadn't completely closed the door on Six Chains, I wasn't keeping it open either. He was quiet now and I wasn't reaching out. I figured he had felt the shift too. Meanwhile, Louisiana was making promises. So we went through all that. So, and honestly, it sounded good, it sounded safe, but then came the weekend calls every Saturday and Sunday morning. So here's the deal. When me and Louisiana would be laid up, every Saturday and Sunday morning between 6:30 a.m. and 7 a.m., both of his phones would start buzzing. He rolled over, hit decline, and pulled me into him like I was a snooze button. I asked about it once. He smiled, kissed my neck, and said, "Don't worry about all that." Then proceeded to flip me over and shut me up the only way he knew how. I let it slide because at that time I still hadn't put all the pieces together. I was watching the flags wave, but I hadn't started counting their color. One weekend, we met up at my truck driving orientation. I was serious about the next move, and I expected him to show up supportive, refreshed, and ready to cheer me on. Instead, he walked in with the same clothes I saw him wearing the night before on FaceTime. I didn't say anything, but I noticed. At the school, he looked annoyed, said I didn't greet him right. No hug, no kiss, no warm smile. I told him, "Baby, this is a business. This ain't a date." He needed a lot of attention, like a lot. The kind of attention that drains you if you're not careful. He said we were still going to Shreveport after class, and he wanted me to meet his people. I was half nervous, half excited. Then nothing. No text, no call, no, "I can't make it," just silence. He had stood me up. I went to Shreveport by myself, ate crawfish by myself, took pictures by myself, just to prove that I could still do it, but do it well alone. When I came back, I blocked his ass, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, 2 weeks later, he popped up on my phone from an unknown number like nothing had ever happened. He said, "I talked to my mama. She said I was wrong. I should have never left you feel like that." I didn't respond at first, but eventually curiosity and fine ass memories got the best of me. We started talking again, slowly. He wanted everything to go back to the way it was, but me, I had already started unplugging from him emotionally. But physically, my body hadn't signed the breakup paperwork yet, so I made a rule. No dates with us, no dinners. Just come see me after club. If you clean and sober, he agreed, at least at first. But Louisiana always wanted more than I was willing to give. He wanted attention, control, access. One night he called and said, "Slide through, I'm at a spot and I want you here." I told him no. I told him I was tired. I told him I had plans, but he didn't stop asking. And when he finally invited me out again with his play sister in the car, I should have known right then and there the game was back on and I was no longer the main player. When Louisiana called that night, I almost didn't answer. Now, we hadn't talked all day, and truth be told, I was getting used to the silence because something in me was curious. Maybe it was boredom, maybe it was bad judgment, or maybe it was that little voice in my head that said, "Just see what he wants." He was parked outside the club on the west side and he wanted to see me. He said he missed my face. He also mentioned casually that his play sister was in the car with him. "Play sister?" I asked. He said, "Yeah, she from back home. She cool. You like her." I said, "That just don't sit right with me." But for some reason, I said yes. I threw on a bodycon dress, beat my face just enough, and headed out like I wasn't walking into a setup. As I walked inside the club entrance, I could see them through the tinted glass of his SUV, laughing, talking. And then she leaned in to hug him, and I noticed something. Her body language said, "I'm with him. Play sister my ass. This is my man." She was posted up like this was her man and that was her reward for something. I took it, like she was posted up like this man was her reward for something. I took a deep breath and walked past the car straight inside. If he wanted a scene, he was going to get one with style. After a couple minutes inside alone, I found him at the bar. She wasn't far behind. He greeted me like everything was normal. He hugged me and asked me for what I wanted to drink. But she stayed close, a little bit too close for me, like she was marking territory. I tried to play it cool, but I could feel her watching me and I could feel him watching her. The whole thing, well, it felt staged. In order not to end up in jail, I decided to go to the bathroom to get my mind right. And as I made my way toward the bathroom, trying to gather my thoughts, I heard when someone called my name, Misty. I turned. I didn't recognize him at first. Tall, beard, smooth voice. He smiled. And then I remembered, my God, it was a blast from the past. One of those fine, forgotten moments that had slipped through the cracks of time and healed better than expected. He was like an angel in disguise. We started talking, laughing. My mood shifted instantly. I felt the burning Louisiana stare from across the club like the heat on the back of my neck, but I didn't care. This new guy was a safe distraction, someone I could float next to for a few minutes while I recalibrated. He offered to wait for me outside the bathroom, and I said yes. When I came back out, Louisiana and the Play sister were nowhere to be found. They were gone. No text, no goodbye, no I'll be back, just vanished. I looked at the man beside me and smiled. I said, "You busy tonight?" He said, not anymore. And just like that, me and this other dude left the club. Right? I left the club with someone who knew my name, remembered my smile, and wasn't trying to lie to me about his plus one. Because Louisiana thought I was going to sit in that club and watch him cuddle up with his bottom bitch, I mean, play sister. He forgot who I was. Everybody was going to have a date tonight. So for the next few weeks, things between me and Louisiana were a little tense. Right? He was in his feelings and I was in my power. Every time he called, it was something like, you left me like that, or you still mad? And I say something cute like, why would I be mad? You and your play sister look cozy. He hated that. What he wanted was clarity, closure. He wanted some type of emotional hand holding. And what I wanted was very simple, simply sex. Now, I didn't care about the apologies. I didn't want flowers. I didn't need explanations. I just wanted the man who rocked me to sleep twice on Valentine's Day to come lay down and shut up. But Louisiana didn't move like that. He needed validation, attention. He needed me to care, and I didn't, not like I used to. So I stopped answering his invitations for less talk. I stopped saying yes to dates and started saying hit me up after the club. And sometimes he would. Sometimes he'd pull up after midnight smelling like whiskey and cologne. Sometimes he would crawl into my bed like nothing ever happened, and sometimes I let him. But the emotional tie, oh, baby girl, that shit was gone. Then came the truck stop. He hit me up one afternoon since he was passing through town and wanted to see me real quick. We met in the parking lot behind a gas station, like we were sneaking around. Now, nothing physical happened, but he did smile for the first time in a long time. I allowed him to hug me. I even kissed him on the cheek. It felt sweet. Then, just like that, we drifted again. A month had passed. Calls were hit or miss. He was back on the road, and I was back to minding my business. Then there came that one night where he FaceTimed me out of nowhere. I almost declined it, but I didn't. I answered, and he was crying, not sniffling, not tearing up, crying. His face was red, his eyes were glassy, his voice was low. "I'm tired," he said. "Tired of everything. I just need to see you. I just need a break from life." I knew he had been struggling. He had told me once about losing a best friend to violence back home. I didn't ask questions, I just let him talk. And then I said, "Come over." And he did. No games, no expectations, just presence. Now, he didn't want to talk. He didn't want to go anywhere. He wanted to be held, to sleep, to kiss, to connect. And I let him. That night, we made love like it was February 14th all over again. He fell asleep on my side of the bed, so I took his. The scent of him wrapped around me like it never left. I woke up to those phones buzzing. At first, I ignored it. Then it buzzed again, this time Facebook Messenger. The screen lit up with a name I didn't recognize. First name unfamiliar, last name his. I shook him. "Hey, I think your mama or your sister is calling you." He barely opened up his eyes, glanced at the screen, then he put the phone back down. No answer, no explanation. And that was odd because Louisiana loves his mama, always talks about her, always answers, always jumps when she calls. But this time he ignored it. Something in my spirit said, check. Check that phone. So I grabbed my phone, I opened Facebook, I searched the name. The profile pic popped up, public. Easy. First photo, him. Second photo, him again smiling at the woman who had just called. Third photo, wedding picture. Caption, my heart, my husband, my forever. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't even shake him awake. I just lay there looking at his phone and then mine. Because all this time, all the calls, the visits, the nights in my bed, he wasn't trying to heal. He was cheating on his wife. Questions. Questions. Questions, concerns, or comments. You can join the live. Let's talk about it. I see why I didn't see him in that fucking book. I see why I didn't send him this fucking book. I can't. I can't send him this book. Now, listen. According to him, he is from Shreveport, though. He is from Shreveport. You can join the live. Let's talk about it. If you want to ask me questions, join the live. According to him, they not married. What's going on? What's up, pretty girl, Pierce? What you want to know? Shut the front door and open it back up. Let me tell you something. The fucking way. Now, my books, I do put some artistic integrity into my books. But the fucking way. But I saw these pictures and I said, I know the fuck you lying. You ain't. I am sitting up here. I done set up in my bed. Baby. I'm not ready for you to say. Baby. Oh my God. This woman called the phone. Listen, he said we don't know what parish. I don't know if he got married here. We didn't find no marriage. Me and Kai already been looking for this shit. We didn't find no marriage records in Dallas, so I don't know if he got married in Louisiana, and I don't know what parish he would have got married in. When I tell you the fucking way, this woman calls his phone every fucking this woman calls his phone every morning, and mind you, he won't read me out. I mean, we be hit or miss, right? Yeah. This woman calls this phone every morning about 6:37, and I understand why she calling and blowing him up like that because he goes to after hour spot by 6, 7 o'clock. The after hour spot is closed. It closed at 5. So if his ass ain't home by 6:37, where the fuck you at? Exactly. She done rolled over and he ain't there. And blowing this man down. But the crazy part is that the way you go out with women on the town as if now he said they not married. Mind you, I'm not gonna say her name is. Mind you, her name is on Facebook. They got the same last name. She don't have like she is rocking his same last name. They got 2 kids together. It's a picture. Matter of fact, I can't show y'all that. Matter of fact, you know how they say people pop up in your known contacts? Oh yeah. So I looked at her profile one time. After that, I didn't look at it. I didn't like nothing, anything like that, right? Yeah. So tell me why about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, she pop up on people you may know. And when people search, listen, when people search your phone number on Facebook, it can pop up. So when she popped up in people I might know, I said she must have my number in her contacts. Most definitely. She must have went through his phone. So why I go so now when it said people that I might know, I said, oh, she didn't went through this nigga phone. And she didn't put my number in her phone trying to find me on Facebook. So she didn't found me. Bitch, you're gonna have to find a lot of people because he's a hoe. That part. Find them all, man. Bitch, you're gonna be tired. So when I went back on her page, I was able to see a lot more this time, right? Now I didn't do no friend requests or nothing like that. But I was able to see a lot more. Girl, he took her out to dinner, I want to say last month, and she holding this little ass ring. I ain't even got nothing that little to show. And she holding this little, she got her hand up and he talking about happy anniversary. What? Well, happy anniversary. Yeah, happy anniversary. This woo woo woo. Yeah, happy anniversary. And talking about out here. And the picture, and again, the only reason why I'm not gonna show y'all the picture, I screenshotted it and showed it to Kai because I'm petty. He don't look happy. And I'm not excusing what he got going on. And I asked him, I said, for a person who ain't married, what would y'all have an anniversary about? And I said, would you have a happy anniversary? And he was like, yeah, like, why wouldn't I? I'm trying to be a smart ass, right? And I listen, I'm not mad at her ring. I told him to buy her a bigger ring. That's what I said. Upgrade that woman ring, all the shit she going through fucking with you. Upgrade that woman ring. That ain't my wife. Whoop the woo. I said, okay. Oh, he gonna stick with it. Baby, 10 toes down. He said, that's we not married. 10 toes down. Man down. We not married. Sticking with that shit. Not married. No, knock it off. When I tell you, I'm looking at pictures. I mean, of course he should. They got two kids together. Of course they gonna have, be family, whatever. When I tell you, I'm looking at pictures of them from with matching pajamas. They weren't even Christmas. I forgot what it was, but they got matching pajamas. Him and the whole family. And this is the crazy part, y'all. When I first started talking to him, I don't know. He said he's not married. You see how long he been married? He said he not married. I'm married, yeah. He said he not married. He may not be married. This woman been down with him for a long time. He may not be married. I didn't even. I know y'all like, well, can't you wink it and blink it? I didn't even want to give a fuck about none of. I don't even give a fuck about none of that. The man say he not married. That's crazy. And if he is married, that shit is wild work. So when I tell you this man be out and about, okay, he already said he got horror tendencies. He just every weekend. Listen, it go a little something like this. He work Monday. He leave out Mondays between 10 a.m. and noon. Noon is the latest. He worked for this company. I ain't gonna tell all his business, but he has like a specific route, like a trucking route, right? So he gonna be back home Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. He comes back home on Thursday. He's gonna go get a haircut, just the shit he said, right? She probably is married to him, but he ain't married to her. He gonna go get a haircut, go get his clothes out the cleaners, go buy a new pair of tennis shoes. That's what the fuck he do. He probably gonna go see his kid. He gonna go see, especially his oldest son, go pick him up from school. I know what he do, right? Now, here's the crazy part. When we first started talking, we were FaceTiming and he introduced me to his oldest son. His oldest son is like 12 or 13. What? And it was so awkward because the boy looked and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "How you doing?" And I could tell it was awkward. He was like, "Yeah, this my son. You know what I'm saying? My son." He called him Big Man or whatever. He like, "Yeah, this my son, Big Man." Woo woo. And the boy was looking at me, and I'm looking at the boy, and I was just like, I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Okay." I said, "Well, it was nice meeting you, honey." And I just kind of, let that live, right? Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I just let that shit live, huh? But leave the kids out of it. Yeah, like why are you? But this is before any of this happened. Like, why would you put your son? He was like, oh yeah, my son like my best friend, and he thought you was this other chick I used to talk to, and I showed him like, nah, this somebody new. Whoop de woo, and I was just like, yeah, that's weird. So I never asked no more about I never asked about the son to begin with. He showed me the son. He did that. Yeah. I don't be like, oh, let me talk to your son. I don't do no weird shit like that. I'm trying to fuck. Anyway, so I'm trying to fuck. Period. But the son is with her. That's her son. That's their son. He has 3 children. You said he coming over tomorrow. Girl, he not coming over tomorrow. Girl, he not coming over tomorrow. And again, that's none of my business. None of my motherfucking business. Let me tell you something. That's a good time. That's a good time. This man just said he had 2 girlfriends. He sure did. He said he had 2 girlfriends and he had to let both of them go. He told me, and I knew about the hotel when he said he went and got a hotel room and they had a weekend at the hotel and all that. I already knew about it. Listen, the way I'm talking to this man, we are clearly cool. That's it. We are clearly just cool. That's it. That's all. Yeah. Cause I know too much. You know what I'm saying? To him to tell me, he like, oh, I just thought about you, woo to woo. No, keep that tied penis over there. You whipping and dipping his dick everywhere. Keep it over there. Okay, you bow. And how can people be lesbians and then have a boy? Anyway, that's a whole other thing. But so listen, every time he with me, so he comes home on Thursday, he get his hair cut, he gonna go to the cleaners, go get some shoes, go get his sons. Thursday night he going out. He gonna go out for a little bit on Thursday night. On Friday, he in these streets bad, real bad. Friday night he gonna go out. I know exactly where he go out. It's a bar lounge up the street from me. He gonna go out on Friday night. He gonna go there, or he gonna go to another club called Club Echo. He then gonna go to the after hour spot, right? He always like to have a date with him. So that's what I'm saying. For a man who married, you show be out here. We was out here taking pictures. We saw people that knew him. So somebody lying. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they were just speaking to you like he and a wife.
Yeah, they everybody was speaking to me. This, that, and the other. My man was it wasn't no hiding, no nothing. Nothing, none of that. No, ma'am. It wasn't no hiding, no. Oh, there's nothing. My man was cuffed up, cuffed out. Okay, cuff linked, cuffing hard on Valentine's Day. So this is my deal. If that's your husband, how is he
With you on Valentine's Day? How he with you?
exactly? Listen, how he with me on Valentine's Day if that's your husband? On Valentine's night, not day, and spent the night.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Huh? Spent the night. Took pictures with my stupid ass. Spent the night. Spent the night. I couldn't have him come back again because Dante was calling me. Dante was constantly calling me because I lied and told Dante I was going back to sleep when I went out with him. So I knew, and then me and Dante got into it. And then me and Dante got into it the next day because I didn't call Dante till about 2 o'clock the next afternoon. That afternoon, okay, and he said I sound like I had been rolled twice, and I don't know what to say, and left out to dry. So Dante sensed that shit. He said, "Man, what the fuck you do last night?" And I was like, "Oh, me and Marsha Lake went out." And he's talking about after you told me you was going to bed and you get him to go out. He know I don't go no motherfucking where. He knew I was lying. Lying. Then I called him sounding tired because I was tired because I had got dipped and whipped. Nah, tired in a bitch. You hear me? Tired in a hoe. Okay. That man showed up and showed out. Bow, 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 bow. Periods. They ain't got no open marriage. They ain't got no open marriage because she calling that motherfucker too much. So listen, y'all. I'm talking about the craziest shit. I'm talking about this man is wild behavior, wild work. I'm like, so how are y'all married? How's this working out for you? What's happening here? Am I what do you think, friend? Do you think I should give him some tomorrow or not? Maybe not tomorrow, maybe Friday. You think I should give him something this weekend?
I like Zoe Daddy.
Zoe Daddy is in Cleveland.
Oh, he a little too far.
Yeah, now Zoe Daddy was in town, none of this will be going down. None of it. If Zoe Daddy was in town, listen, Zoe Daddy, all ass Zoe. So if I'm 45, Zoe Daddy is like 53. Baby, that motherfucker right there is talented. You hear me? Zoe Daddy. I hope my kids not watching. Zoe Daddy. I would have a baby. I'd have another baby with him. Zoe Daddy. What? Hey, let me tell you. And then he talked you through it. He talked you through it.
He got the gift of gab.
Do he got to get the gab, don't he?
He got the gift of gab.
Oh, he talked you through it. Huh? He'd be like, hey, let me tell you what we not gonna do. Don't no. Hey, when the motherfucker look at you in your eyes and say, hey, take it. Oh shit. Take it. When the motherfucker look you in your eyes and say, take it. Just stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Take it. Why you think I was ready to get married? Why you think I'm ready to give up bacon and shit? I got some pork chops now. I ain't ate nothing since I talked to his ass. I ain't even want to. I ain't want to. I don't even want to eat a pork chop, huh?
That voice will make you totally submit. Be like, what you need?
Now you talking about Zoe Daddy voice,
Yes.
not Louisiana voice.
No. Zoe Daddy voice. And now, one time did he call you, bro? He
No,
respects you.
Zeno called me bruh. No, that was Zeno. Zeno the scammer called me bruh. Girl, he don't matter.
I said, not one time did Zoe Daddy call you, bro.
Oh, he would never talk to me like that. No, that was so the dude that called me bruh, that wasn't Louisiana. That was this dude named Zeno the scammer. He don't matter. Louisiana, I don't think Louisiana called me bruh either. Did Louisiana say bruh? That was Zeno. That was somebody totally different, girl. I'm just a nobody. He's a nobody. Um, I mean, he got some good dick too now. Don't get it twisted, but he's a girl. That's no, he's a scammer. No, he want to get over here and his ass will be over here for days. He won't even fucking leave. Sir, I
You
believe
don't
you.
want to go home.
I don't know. I don't think you have a home. I think you're homeless. I think you're a hobosexual. No, I'm talking about up my ass. You hear me? No, thank you. Stay where you at. Good day. But that thing good. I ain't gonna lie. That thing be thinking, but that's too much because baby, he'll be here all weekend. He'll be like, "Oh, let's go get lunch. Let's go get dinner. What are we doing today?" That nigga pull outfits. He be having outfits pulling out his ass. I'm like, you ain't gotta go home and change. You just got outfits. He's like, "Oh, let me roll out to the truck and come back with a whole outfit to match whatever the fuck I got on." How is this working out, sir? No, no, thank you. No, thank you. So you said I should
Hey,
give you said I should give Louisiana a little bit. I ain't slept with Louisiana in a while.
you
I
only
don't,
live once, wasn't that?
huh?
You only live once, wasn't that?
Okay, I ain't slept with Louisiana in a hot minute. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Listen, y'all give it up to pretty girl Pierce. She said I should go ahead and sleep with Louisiana. I'm gonna take her advice on that. And then I should marry Zoe Daddy next month.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'm hearing from you is Kai, really, Kai? Kai, really? She was giving me sound advice. Pretty girl Pierce, we need to talk offline. So what I heard her say is I should go ahead and sleep with everybody I want to sleep with. I should go ahead and sleep with everybody I want to sleep with before I go home to Cleveland in July and marry Zoe's daddy. That's what I heard. I heard that I should just go ahead and get this shit out my system. That's what I heard. Thank you so much. That's what I heard. Let me start. Let me start texting people. I'm like, hey, I'm probably gonna get married next month, so you might want to come on and get this. That's what y'all said. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get it out of my system. I'm gonna start calling people like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get married next month. So let's go ahead and I ain't worried about that woman ring. I'm gonna just be like, I'm getting married next month, so let's just go ahead and do it. Um, yeah. I am. I said I was getting married in July. I married Zoe Daddy. So I'm just gonna call people like, let's just go ahead and do it. So because I won't be able to do it. Right, July 12th. That seemed like a good day to me. Just go ahead and just go ahead and do it because I won't be able to do it no more. No, not July 25th. We're gonna get married July 12th. I got shit to do. That's what I'm feeling like. That's your birthday? Okay, I'm gonna get married on your birthday. I don't know who the fuck that is. All right, y'all. Listen. Does anybody need to know how to buy a book or what are we doing? Blah blah blah. We had a good time. I'm about to record some videos. That's your birthday too. Happy birthday. Listen, guys, I want y'all to go ahead and go check out my TikTok. Go ahead and check out the link in my bio. You can go ahead and get books one, two. You know, what the hell? Oh yeah. You text me? Okay. Where did my bride head man go? I don't know. It's somewhere here. You text me about the class. Because I need to do a series on Netflix. What's a good time tomorrow? Carrie, for the taxes. Carrie, text me when you are available and I'll give you an appointment for tomorrow. It's going to be before the evening. For your credit repair, I need you to send me the text. I'll tell you what to do. Uh, Let me know what times you're available tomorrow in your time zone, and I'll tell you what time we got available for tomorrow. Um, okay. TikTok queen, I promise you, everybody's gonna get the info for the class. I'm about to send out a mass email to everybody who signed up for the class. So you will be in that email. I got your email from your order, okay? I don't send out the information too early because then everybody gonna be like, "Oh, coach, I don't know where my thing is. Coach, I don't see I don't see the logins." If I'd have sent the shit 2 days ago, people ain't gonna know it. So I try to send it either the morning, the day of class, early in the morning, or like I said, like around midnight. Hey, this is the class information. So when they wake up in the morning, they see it. I got you, TikTok queen. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. We got you. We'll see you in class tomorrow. If y'all don't know, y'all, we had a class tomorrow. Daddy's Little Girls Workshop. Boot camp is starting tomorrow, Thursday. I'm going to be on live in the morning, talk about Daddy's Little Girls. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end this live. Thank you to everybody who bought a book. You can go ahead and click the link in my bio if you would like to get any of the books. I didn't know that this book was so goddamn big. Okay, if you want to get books one, this is book one, book two, and this is book three. Still crazy. They are available, and I'm looking for two people to run the book club. Well, two or three people to run the book club that we are going to start in the book club that we are going to start in July. And we are going to start with book number three. I want to try Sexual Chocolate one more time. I miss him. He might be asleep. I miss Sexual Chocolate. All right, whatever. All right, and then I'm gonna let everybody know that I'm getting married next month. So if they want to have sex, I'm getting married. So if they want to do it, we might want to make some arrangements. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. If you need any information, go to my bio, click the link in my bio, and get whatever it is that you need. Kai, I'm about to call you. I know you are sick of what my shit, and that's okay. I ain't mad at you. Let me show y'all how to get to the stuff. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Do I even have? Yeah, I do got official coach Misty on here. All right, y'all. I don't know why that is doing. But listen, when y'all are in my profile, there is a link right here. Go ahead and click that link. Click the first link. And it's going to take you to my link tree. This is where you get book number three. And then this is book number one and two. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, y'all. Listen, this is what we do. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. Let me get some tea. Let me eat some pork chops before I commit to Zoe's daddy. And I'll be back in an hour. We're gonna do a work session. Y'all gonna see me record some classes. And I'll be doing a work session. Y'all can talk to me. All that good stuff. And I probably ask if some of y'all need a plan on how to build a business, you can come on and talk to me about building a business. Okay. This has been epic. Thank you very much. As y'all see, my life is really a movie. I'm damn near a rock star. It goes all the way down. So, listen, don't do nothing I do. Okay, don't do shit I do. I promise you, it's weird. Okay, and with that being said, I'm probably have to burn.